You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen, I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. There is no distance that cannot be covered over and over. You're not defenseless. I'll be your shelter, I'll be your armor.
Advocacy work against baby trafficking. After what is the sense that after this work, what is the with this work, we intend putting an end to baby factory and trafficking. Yeah. Why do you focus on baby factory? The focus on baby factory because talking about baby factory is something that really getting out of hand, especially in Southeast. People complain about selling of babies. When you're a child, get pregnant. Yeah, so actually the organization focus on baby factory so that we can stop all this selling. Okay, so what are you minding about Tarayaba? Okay, yeah. Your name is Glory. Executive Director of the yeah, part of the Advocacy, the Advocacy coordinator of Child Protection Network area. Okay, first it is the International Women's Day. You can see how excited I am celebrating Women's Day. And we are starting with this work, an advocacy work against baby factories and human trafficking. We all know that baby factories, sales of babies have become like a common thing in Nigeria, in our Abia state in Nigeria. So what we want to do today is to create awareness, to let people know that this is a crime, this is wrong. Children are not objects, they are not supposed to be sold. Being childless is not a sin for a woman, but you can adopt and you can adopt legally. That's what we want to do. We want to create awareness and then get to know the right things to be done. And also activate, inform those in form of the authority and the authority to know that we have laws, we have policies. We need them to begin to act to implement these laws. Because if offenders are punished, we are going to have the crime is going to go down. That's what we want to achieve today. So what I need, the Child Protection Network Abia State. I bakateba ka anyị gaa ije ime ka ndị mmadụ mara na ụbọchị eji eteta njikọ ụmụ nwaanyị. Anyị ewe ụbọchị taa sị ka ekwu ihe gbasara ụmụntakịrị na ụmụ nwaanyị. Unu mana a na-ere ụmụaka ugbu a. Unu mana ụmụaka na-efu na-aba n'efu na Abia State. Ọ maka na o nwere ndị na-azụ ha n'ụzọ na-ezighị ezi. Anyị sị ka anyị kọwara ndị mmadụ ka ha mara na mmadụ amụghị nwa awụghị njọ. Kama ị na-akpọrọ nwa ị na-egwuru nwa ọhịa na adọpshọn. Ị na-egwuru nwa na ị ga-egwu ya n'ụzọ ziri ezi n'ụzọ ndị mere iwu kwadoro. Ihe anyị na-eme ka anyị gwa ndị mmadụ tinyere ezigbo ụmụaka ha ka nlekọta ụmụaka na ụmụaka anyị si n'oyibo na ụmụaka nwere nwaanyị ka anyị lekọta ya mana na ilekọta ụmụaka bụ ọrụ duru onye ọbụla ka onye ọbụla ị ka hapụsị na nke a awụghị nwa gị onye nwee ihe a ebe ọ na-eme ọ bụ onye ọbụla ọ ihe anyị bakọta ka anyị one Jabba, Hamara, I had that. I'm here to that, and how much the wine. But one thing about me, Nico, how we get it, they how we get you. But not if I don't need that you are, only what I can, only gas on one associates. None the roll as my possible factory. And I'm for factory banner, I'm who else the banner market. Now, because anyhow, Taman who I can never hear it like even that. I have a better than nature. I will use in the child protection network in Lagos
Okay, Obinna Wabora is my name.
No, your name again.
Obinna Wabora is my name. Executive Director, Youth and Students Advocate for Development Initiative, YSAD.
What's happening here and what do you intend to achieve by the work?
Okay, we have advocacy work against baby factory and other forms of trafficking. We are using this to raise awareness about these social beliefs that are disturbing the society. That's why we are here today. And we are using it to also commemorate the International Women's Day, which is today, March 8th of every year, International Women's Day. So we are using it to commemorate this day. Since when you talk about baby factory, the major victims are girls and young women. So that's why we're using this day to raise this awareness, to tell people about this issue of baby factory and mobilize community support. Let people come and hear their voices against it. Thank you.
Apart from this work, are there other efforts you can make to help?
Yes, we plan to have sensitization engagement with community members, especially those in the rural communities. We want to take the campaign to them, sensitize them, have special conversation around this. Before now, we've had workshops for secondary schools, especially the girls, talking to them about this, let them get to hear about it, that this is a problem in the society, let them know the modus operandi of the perpetrators of this, so that they have the information and will be safe. Okay. Ya na-eme bụ ịgbasa ozi ka ndị mmadụ mara maka ihe arụrụ ala a na-akpọ baby factory, bụ ire ụmụaka, ụmụ nwaanyị tụtụrụ ime mụọ nwe ere ụmụaka. So anyị na-eme ka agwa ndị mmadụ ma ha mara na ọ bụ ihe kwesịrị ka akwụsị ya, ka ndị mmadụ nwee ike tinye ọnụ ha n'okwu, ka enwe ike amara maka ya, ka enwe ike kwụsị maka ya. Ewezuga ịgagharị njem a, anyị na-akwado ịga n'ime obodo, kpọkọta ndị nọ n'ime obodo, ma ndị eze, ndị ụka, ndị villages na ndị ọchịchị, ma ọgbakọ ụmụ nwaanyị n'ime obodo, kpọkọta ha ọnụ ka enwee ike onye ọbụla mara na ihe a bụ ihe nsogbu anyị nwere n'obodo anyị, ana o kwesịrị ka onye ọbụla tinye ọnụ maka ya, ka enwee ike mara ka a ga-esi kwụsị ya. Aha m bụ Obinna Nwagbara, Executive Director, onye isi Youth and Students Advocate for Development.
Victor Onyanwuna Oji, State Director of National Education Agency, Advocacy.
How do you see the enlightenment and awareness programs happening? How do you see it?
Yes, because our job is to speak against what is not tenable, and also to communicate government policies, programs, and activities. And we find this activity very good for us to make sure that we give support to this program so that this baby factory thing will stop.
What's the rate of baby factory in Abia State? How about the rate of baby factory in Abia State?
I might not be very actual about this, but I think it's alarming. It's alarming, yes.
What is that?
It's not true. It's not good. That's why as an agency we want to support this NGO to ensure that people know about it, because when you create awareness, people will be able to fight it. When people are not aware, things will be going underground. You don't even know. It might be in your backyard, you don't know. But when we create this awareness, we know that by the grace of God, things will change.
How from there, there are people who still want to carry on as the agency, the awareness.
Yes, we'll take it to more. Take it to our local government. We have most of our local government staff here. We call them Community Orientation and Mobilization Officers. They are in charge of the local government. And we have them in the 17 local government areas of the state. So as we are doing it, we will castigate it to the local government also. Any opportunity we have, we speak against it to make sure that people hear it. When people are aware, we'll be able to curb it.
So before you go out, also the Ministry of Women Affairs also be part of this.
Yes, if I live here now, we are attending their program. Today is International Women's Day, International Conference Day. I'll be going there. Any opportunity we have, we make sure we speak so that they also be part of it. In fact, they are part of it.
Chijoy Wosu. I'm the FSA coordinator for Child Protection Network Nigeria, and we are doing this together with Oyedema Foundation, YSAT, NAPTIP, NOA, NTIABA, Magic, Sakefa, nameless. So it is our thing we are doing together, but in order not to keep our guy waiting, he's the Abbas South Mayor. You are seeing him for the first time, right? And it's not a humility. Can we clap? This doesn't happen every day. It does not happen every day. He came out, worked with us, played with the children. So, yes, the mayor, Mr. Anya Wobialo, he now wants that he will address us, after which others can now give their short speeches. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Orientation aid. See the way I'm holding him? He's my friend. My work takes me to everybody, so he's my friend. He's the State Director, National Orientation Agency, Mr. Victor Onchi. So you now cannot just give us your short speech, just address us. The students in particular, I think the focus is on them.
All right, so the mayor, let's see. Yeah. I want to appreciate you for this occasion because it's a good thing that we come together to fight against this menace. The National Orientation Agency being an organ of government that always carry out sensitization program on government policies, programs and activities. And we are contacted by them, we are partners. We decided to join to fight this. Because this awareness we created, some people might not even know that it's happening in their backyard. But this awareness we create, we now make them to be aware that such a thing exists in our back. And we want to stand against it. The government is against it. So NOAA is against it. And I know that the mayor is against it. So we're here to support. I don't think I have so much things to say this morning. Thank you, God bless you.
Thank you. Now we're talking about trafficking here. NAPTIP is a National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons. And we have the head of operations here, representing the state commander. We have Mr. Peters. Please, Mr. Peters, come and just give us some shots.
Good morning.
Speech.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Like my madam here, because she's my madam. We have gone to so many training together, and she has brought so many cases to us, and we give justice to it. My name is Obanwunde Peter. Obanwunde Peter, NAPTIP Head of Operation, Bomwa State Command, Abia State, representing the Elbow Gallant State Commander, Madam Nkem, who I'm heavily representing here. I'm very happy of what is happening here. If you look around, you see our stop it. First, we'll give you yellow card. Yellow card is what we are doing today. Stop it. If you are doing it, stop it. If you know who is doing it, report it. But once you see this, you are being convicted. So if you see something, say something. That is our logo. NAPTIP has their mandate not only on baby factory. On our act, this is buying and selling of human being for any purpose. We also deal on child trafficking, foreign travel that promote prostitution. Sexual exploitations is also one of the things we do. Forced labor, child labor, rape, forceful entry, sodomy. All these are cases we handle and do justice to. We prosecute these cases. We are not NGO, we are federal agency. We are paramilitary agency. We investigate, we arrest, we rescue victims, we arrest suspects, we prosecute them. So that is the work of NAPTIP. That's why we are here and we are ably representing our agency and thanking the organizers of today, Oyedema's Foundations. And I'm also happy to see my co-gallant officers here, the NSCDC, National Orientation, and the rest of them that are ably represented here. I'm happy. And I'm also happy to meet you, sir. I'm also happy to meet you, sir. It's a pleasure. So NAPTIP will always collaborate with you all, collaborate with us all, And our logo is, if you see something, say something. See, let's say it together. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. And lastly, if you see something, say something. Let's kick human trafficking out of Abia State and Southeast at large. Thank you all.
Thank you. Okay, someone was already indicating interest. That's let's hear from Sakefa. Sakefa is a coalition of
Southeast Coordinator of Civil Society Action Coalition on Education for Sakefa. Sakefa is a network of organizations working in education issues, inclusive, quality and safe education. And we are happy to be associated with this campaign and this mass movement. And we are saying that there should be a stop to this. We want to thank Nyedima Foundation for for this wonderful idea. Aba is gaining notoriety as a matter of fact, and Abia State for child trafficking. When we go out there, we hear people talk about this menace, and it's beginning to affect us. And we know there's no way we can continue with this and get the kind of education we want for our children. We are saying, let everybody put their hands together to want to work against this menace, and by so doing, we are going to bring Abia to the proper position where it's supposed to belong. Thank you very much for this.
Well, as you can see, NTA is here live. We're here because we have a social responsibility to cover events like this. You understand? When they came to our office, we carried them live on a talk show, Good Governance. And why do we have to go that far? It's because we are part of the advocacy to stopping this menace called child factory or baby factory. It is wrong in every ramification, and we want to lend our voices to other good-spirited Nigerians, and then to put a stop to it. Together we can achieve it. Yes. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chairman. My name is Anastasia. I'm happy to be here because this is what I'm always passionate about. And I'm also happy that the chairman is here because I've escorted women to come here for adoption, and the process is cumbersome. I don't know if there's a way you can interfere, with the welfare department to see how the process can be a little bit, because it's when the process is difficult, that's when people are now looking for back channels. So if we can make it easier, women will stop looking for how to go and buy through the back door. So I don't know how we can form a policy, or if you can use your executive directive. I don't know how we can do that, but we need to soften the process so that it can be easy. Women are willing to pay whatever, but the process is too much. I have escorted a lot of women, and I can tell you that the process is terrible. So this for me is my call today. While we're advocating that people should not go and buy babies, why will I not buy baby if I have a difficult process? So make the process easy so I cannot buy babies.
But then there are those who also have not come to accept adoption, and who still lie to themselves. Women want to conceive, prepare if they are pregnant, and that's because you and I must stigmatize them. So we first have to accept it, then we begin to hold the government. We have to hold ourselves, then hold the government accountable. It's all our responsibility. So National Human Rights Commission here, Chijoyunusu. First, I am the Executive Director of Vivacious Development Initiative, an organization that is gender and child focused. We have our office here at Azikiwe Rodaba, and also the Abia State Coordinator for Child Protection Network, Nigeria. So I am here today to say it's our thing. We put it together. Young ones, it is your day. We just unfortunately have a very few of you here, but you've heard the message. We keep addressing you. You are the targets. You are the ones that they always come up to. You are the ones that they always try to traffic. The girls between ages 13 to 16 are the ones that they now take off. They take you to Kenya, take you to wherever. They want to get you a job there. The land is always green at the other side. When they get there, we have through the international IOM, International Organization for Migration, so many girls, fortunate ones, have been returned through us. And when they tell you their stories, you won't want to travel. Forget it, Nigeria is harsh, but there's no place like it. When you want to travel, you travel equipped. When you didn't go to school, what are you traveling to go and do? Then being pregnant, there's a placard that being pregnant is not the end of the year. We are not saying get pregnant, but when you do, it's not the end of the world for you. So we are here, this is not a seminar, but we're going to have more time to talk to you. We also have more time to talk to adults, to the parents, to say, let's protect our children. When something we don't want happen, let's also try to be there for them, to show love, to guide them. So on behalf of the Child Protection Network, I would say, I am happy for you that you are part of this. And on behalf of the Virtuous Development Initiative, I would say the woman not having a child is not a sin. It is not her fault. She can legally adopt. We have to make it easy. I want to follow Anias. And we also have to stop stigmatizing childless women. It's not their fault. So together, we can take this sermon higher. This is just a beginning. This is just the beginning. On that note, thank you. And I will now call on our host for now, because I am on Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
Nabella. First, I have to start by thanking Onyedinma Foundation for organizing this advocacy work against all forms of human trafficking, not just baby trafficking, all forms of human trafficking. I recognize the presence of school children, Hugo Road Primary School, Abai Girls here present, NAP team, National Orientation Agency, NTA, Universal, Magic FM, Child Protection Network Nigeria, NAPTA, NUJ, Human Rights Commission here present. I thank you all for sending your representatives and lending your voice in this advocacy work. Mine, you said, a lot has been said. Mine goes on, I have to talk about the process of adoption. These are things we met on ground. And there are causes and there are effects. That doesn't mean that the government will not look into how rigorous it is and look at how best we can soften the conditions. Mine is to make my proposals from the local government, and I pray and will work towards ensuring that stiff or more rigorous conditions or steps are softened for it to be legal and easy for one to adopt a child. The other goes to the parents. The challenge of trafficking has a lot to do with family values. It has a lot to do with family values, not the child. I saw written at the back of one of us here, say no to get rich quick syndrome. You just quest for wealth. That the child is pregnant is not a death sentence. It is not and will never be. There are kids who gave birth at home once, twice, and later got married. Let the value system, let the responsibility be accepted by parents. Don't throw your child away. No matter how hard things are, you throwing a child away can soften your life. Family values are very, very important regarding nipping this in the bud. When a child is properly informed and trained against trafficking, there is nothing you can do to convince that child. A whole lot is vested on the neck and shoulders of the family. The truth is true. The values have also gone down in the churches. The promotion of wealth. We should look at all these things. Please let this campaign be taken to communities, churches. We in Abasa local government will support in every way. The local government will support this campaign to thrive in Abasa. The most valuable thing on planet Earth is just life. And we must do everything to protect it.
Thank you, sir. We have a commitment. We are coming back to you, sir. We are coming to break down down here, we have to take this thing round about south. We are coming with it. Next week, kind of love it. I love this commitment. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Most of you did not know. He walked with us from Brass Junction to this place. He walked with us from Brass Junction round this place. Not an easy. We are grateful to have you, sir. Our partners, the National Orientation Agency, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, our media partners, NTA, ABBA, and the Magic FM, our students from Okigwe Road Junior Secondary School, Junior Secondary School, Abaye, Sakefa, members of Sakefa, Child Protection Network, and every other organization that is here present. On behalf of Onyedemma Foundation, I'm not forgetting our NSCDC. We are grateful no, we can't. We are grateful to have you walk all around from Brass to this place, giving us security, taking care of Brass control. We are so grateful to have you. On behalf of Onyedemma Foundation, we say a very big thank you. We are happy that we had this march today, this awareness raising. The problem we are addressing is one that is really affecting the society. ABBA has been in the news for a wrong reason. We don't want it. ABBA, Abia State generally, and Southeast. It's not just ABBA. You listen to the news, you watch the news, you see all forms of atrocities around trafficking generally, baby factory, abduction and sale of children and all whatnot here in the Southeast. And those of you that are active on social media, you find out that even the other parts of the country are beginning to taunt us with this issue of nobody these baby factory people. That's what those of you that are active on social media, they have just been designated as baby factory people. And it's good that we all came out and march to say no, this is not the value system that we are known for. So it's good we are here. I must say a very big thank you to all of you, and we pray that from here, it's not stopping here. We'll take just as the mayor has said, we are taking the campaign to churches, to the community. So I say a very big thank you to all of you, and I pray that as we go, we'll go back safely in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. Mr. Kwachuku, I'm not forgetting you, every other person, thank you very much. Thank you.
Just as an addendum, that has to do in regards to quality education. In my view, there is no public school. Ownership is just, all schools are government. There's no public school.
Yes.
All schools are public. It's just ownership. It's either private or government school. And His Excellency has graciously granted free education in Abia State. So no parent should there is no reason for any child, be it male or female, to be found on streets without having education in Abia. And in fact, I walked around the other time. The enrollment in government schools has increased.
Yes.
And the government is doing a lot to work on dilapidated projects, school structures and environment of the school. This time, a lot will be springing forth, especially in all the local governments in Abia. So there is no reason. Government is supporting what you are doing through free education, free quality education. And the state is also recruiting and making teaching more attractable this time around. 4,500 to 5,000 teachers. It's not an easy task. It shows that the government of Abia State is interested that no child be found on the streets because of parents cannot pay school fees. That's an additional intent to make. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I want to now have photograph first with the mayor, then the general.
73 08 35 82. Lastly, sorry sir. 07073083582. That's nothing but so you can always get to
today you're here hosting a foundation that is fighting baby factory and human trafficking issues in Abia. What's your take on it, sir?
It's a welcome development. We have to commend the Union Foundation organizing this work to sensitize people against the menace of traffic of human beings with all these ramifications.
Okay, as the mayor of Aba South, we know that some time ago there was a baby factory, that was discovered in Aba, in your local government. And as the mayor, what do you think you'll be doing to stop, that kind of activity in your domain?
I think a whole lot fall back on the information we receive. It falls on the society, just like NAPTIP just told us the slogan. If you see something, say something. Once we hear, we communicate to the relevant organization who are vested with the responsibility of enforcing, arresting and prosecuting such factories when seen.
Okay, and some people attribute, such activities to poverty, because some of these young girls that are lured into it go into it because of poverty, and then they get into getting pregnant, and because of the fact that they don't have money, some people make use of them. And what is your locality going to do to at least ensure that you improve the lots of families in Abia?
Even from the scriptures, even Christ told us there will always be the poor among us. And it's just a value system. The poverty you think you are, somebody is praying to get your status. So it's just a value system. The poor level of things there will always be classes. You understand? But classes changes. We've been around there. People who their parents were the owners of this town 30, 40 years ago. The ones who are now deciding what is happening in this town are people who came from the slum, who parents tutored and trained and gave value system. They took over from the rich families in Aba. So the poverty is not actually the total reason. It's just that our value system has gone down. It's a value system thing. We are parents today, in fact, we the male are mostly the corporates. The communication link between we and our children has reduced almost next to nothing. We leave our families, our child to the woman. So the discipline a man enforces in the family are absent because we are chasing money. So it leads to a lot of things. You understand? So sensitization is part of it. Government policies are part of it too. So on our own as government, we look at just like what is happening, the wealth creation. His Excellency has brought back to a means of tackling these things. In Aba today, you can do anything with less capital because you have access to infrastructures around us. So government will do a bit.
Because chịkọtatara anyị ha ikwu n'Igbo, uru ihe mmemme anyị mere today bara nye ogbe local gọọmenti na anyị kwadoro ịkwado ọgụ a na-alụ imegide ebe a na-azụ ụmụaka.
Uru ije na mgbasa ozi a anyị si Brass Junction gaa through Aba Owerri, banye Ezukwu Road, banye Mivat, si apụta Asaro, bịa kwụsị na Aba Town Hall. Uru ọ bara bụ na taa ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-Aba amatago na ihe gbasara ire mmadụ maọbụ iji mmadụ atụ mgbere ahịa bụ ihe na-adịghị. And dịka local government, anyị ga-etinye aka kwado sensitization, tinye aka
kepụ ọbụla anyị nọ ebe ihe ndị a na-eme anyị ga-agbapụ ọsọ gwa ndị ọ dị n'aka mee nke eji wepụ gọọmenti ịhụ na anyị jide onye ndị nwere ike iwere ha gawa n'ụlọ ikpe mgbe ihe ikpe ziri taa ahụ ruru nwee ike chụpụ ndị ọzọ ahụ natara ndị nke ọzọ ahụ ọsọ ga-apụ ndị ọzọ mbụ anyanwụ ụlọ biko agaghị m itinye ihe steeti gọọmenti na-eme ịhụ na ụfọdụ ọtụtụ ụmụ ihe ndị a kwụsịrị n'Abịa not only na Aba but Abịa dum otu n'ime ha bụ ịgụ akwụkwọ n'efu nke His Excellency Dr. Eleshichomoti OFR webatara n'Abịa steeti. O nweghịzi ihe ezinụlọ ọbụla ga-eji agado aka si na nwa ha na-akpagharị n'ezi agụ ha akwụkwọ. Ndị gọọmenti enyogo ịgụ akwụkwọ n'efu tu onye ọbụla ọ bụghị ndị Abịa onye ọbụla bi n'Abịa.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen. I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. There is no distance that cannot be covered over and over. You're not defenseless. I'll be your shelter, I'll be your armor.